birthplace of our country. We're in Philadelphia for baseball night in America. It's the Phillies and the New York Mets. Needing more. Trey Turner at the top of that list for the Phillies as he pops this one up and foul ground at first. Vientos has room to retire him, and Turner's struggles continue. Another 3-2 to Schwarber is lofted to center field. On comes Bench, still coming, makes the catch and shows off that speed. Playing very deep on the home run leader. I can promise you. 2-0 on all three hitters. Harper turns on this ball, sends it in the air to deep right field. Wagaman back and goodbye. Byrce Harper puts the Phillies on the board with a home run.
That's the part of the field where you'll be able to get a home run, especially if it's high in the air. It's going to carry out to left field. You're going to have to hit a line drive.
And Harper makes him pay with his 16th of the year.
Yeah, I mean, once that ball gets launched, I mean, they took batting practice, obviously. They know where the ball's carrying, and Freddie doesn't even have to look. Well, Harper takes one of those incredibly violent swings, it looks like, but when he connects.
Marsh down and a good changeup, but the Phillies on the board first. Byrce Harper, who's been scuffling the last couple of weeks, his skipper told him, do what you've been doing. It's going to land eventually, and this time it does in the seats to make it 1-0 Phils. 8th pitch of this at bat, Wagaman earns the walk, and he does take advantage of the challenge. And he's the first base runner of the day against Sanchez. Pokes it through the right side and a base hit for Alvarez. And so first base runner, then first base hit. And the Mets have something brewing here. Every time. Crowd wasn't happy. Vientos took his time getting back to the box there. And now he's down on strikes, and he'll take extra pleasure out of that. New York, second and third, 2 out, and the 1-2 from Sanchez is poked to second. A diving pluck from Stott. What a play to save a pair. Bryson Stott, full extension and a hot shot, keeps this a 1-0 game.
Sacrifices location.
Bohm serves one into right. That will be caught by Wagaman. Just able to scrape that thing off of the ground.
Ooh. They're going to challenge that, aren't they?
I think so. Worth it. Worth another look.
Philadelphia is challenging the catch in right field.
Ooh, that's going to be a
hit.
I think that's going to be a hit.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. It is no catch. The runner will be placed at first base. Philadelphia will retain their challenge.
Trying to dig themselves out of. Realmuto on 2-2. Hooks one down the left field line. That is a fair ball and headed for the corner. Soto hustles to the track to get it. Bohm's given the wave. Ball pops out of short's glove, and Bohm's in to score. Who fires a 2-2 pitch. Crawford goes up to get it, bangs it to deep left center field and off the wall. Impressive piece of hitting from Justin Crawford, and it's 3-0 Phils.
A take lets you know you're right.
In foul ground at third, Bichette's over to give it a look. He's got room, and that's the inning. But the Phillies get 2 more. A couple run-scoring doubles from Realmuto and Crawford. Finding what'll be his long-term home. Golfs one to right center field, and Wagaman doesn't even move. Upper deck home run, Kyle Schwarber.
When you see where this pitch is, not many people can do this in the game of baseball. That's what makes him such a unique hitter. He's bearing in and then just flips it. Inside, head down, hooks it. That's strong, and that's strong.
Yeah. 213 as a Philly. And now Harper scalds one through the middle into right center field. Rounds and heads for second. Wagaman's throw is offline, and Harper's got a double. 2 for 2. Homer and a double for Harper. Nobody out. Bottom three already. The 63rd pitch for Peralta. Ricochets up the middle. Nice play by Simeon. High throw sails into the dugout, and it's 5-0 Phillies. Who will beat the Brewers for the second consecutive day. That slap to left center field sends Soto back to the edge of the track, and he'll watch it hit the base of the wall. I think he maybe misjudged how much room he had there. Marsh is in to score the 6th run already for Philly.
Yeah, I think he was doing a little deep, trying to keep him.
Real Muto gave him that 3-year extension. You wonder if they had done that, they would have done that deal had Bichette signed here. Real Muto's got his second hit of the ball game. It's his second double. And it is a rout. 7-0 Phils. Well, the Eagles over the Giants here. And now he will gather one himself. Here comes Real Muto. The throw from Soto is not in time. 5-run inning for Philadelphia, and they lead this game 8-0 as they've batted around in the 3rd. On his 9th year in the major leagues, home with a 2-1 pitch. Schwarber tees off again. There's the second one of the inning into the second deck. Holy Schwarber!
Of homers in one inning by the same guy. Okay, that's what I'm going to say. So one guy to hit 2 home runs in the same inning is. I mean that is just
worthy of a thumbs up.
Bolt.
He likes it. Getting them for you. Harper has another hit, and this is ridiculous. Harper is 3 for 3, and by the way, here in the 3rd inning, Harper homer double single. That was 457, yeah.
457. Spoke it into existence.
Sawed off right here, rolled it to first. Perez to the bag, and mercifully the Mets end the inning right there. But the Phillies score 8 runs. Kyle Schwarber reaches the second deck twice in 1 inning.
And I would always try to throw to different letters.
Vientos in the air to deep left field. Marsh goes back at the wall. It's gone. Mark Vientos gets the Mets on the board with his second home run against Christopher Sanchez.
Therein lies why what he just did in the stretch of those runs without giving up a run is why it's so impressive. I mean, this is a home run hitting ballpark.
9th for Vientos this year. And he can have it back if he wants it. In 2016. So really not even close. Strike 3 called to finish off the top of the 4th. Mets get on the board, but need a whole bunch more. Zach Short leads off. And floats one into left center field, a base hit. Short's first one with the Mets. Okay, that's another 7 games of helping your team worth of innings there. Soto scorches it to short. Trey Turner gets it and throws him out. Well, the bat might be slumping, but Trey Turner right there with a fabulous defensive play and exchanges a glance with Juan Soto. It's been all Phillies in this ball game.
Starter, someone at the back of the rotation, no one that's going to start a playoff game, and also bullpen help. They
0-2 coming to Crawford, and he got him. 2 out. And he's got his second hit of the game. You're saying, you're talking to Don Mattingly about what is it going to take to get a guy going. Remember, Turner had the 3 hits on Wednesday before he got hit again. Big number. How about a base hit to right? Third of the game for Schwarber. Look at Myers in the same deal that brought him tonight's starter, Freddie Peralta. Harper to left center field, headed for the gap, and it's headed for the wall. He's at least going to get 2. We got to try for 3, don't you? Here he goes, looking for the cycle. It'll depend on how they score it. Harper into third with what looks like it's going to be a triple, and the cycle.
Probably an out at third if nobody's on, but this is a hometown score, and I think they're going to give it to him.
And they officially have. And so for Bryce Harper, home run in the first, double and single in the third, and a triple here in the fifth. The cycle in the first 5 innings of the ball game. If there was any doubt how they were going to score that, he threw his hands up and said, "Don't you even dare considering anything other than a triple there, sir." Bryce Harper came into this game 1 for his last 21, hitting about $120 over the last month. And he's got the cycle in 5 innings. Evolved a little bit as the season has gone on. Some key injuries. That's a base hit into center field, and Vientos with his second knock of the day. Had Duran miss a month with an oblique injury. Keller just went on the injured list earlier
than last year. They're going to get to him again.
2 out. Kenny, if they do move him,
that's tough to do for any rental. And the Tigers would say, sorry, it's Tarek Skubal.
Yeah, he's different. Boy, Benj is going up there into Schwarber land with a 2-run shot. What a blast off of the bat of the rookie Benj. His 8th of the season, lands in the second deck.
To finish that thought, I would think any team that trades for him is the team that thinks they can sign him. Because I just don't think you're going to give up a boatload and not have any attempt to sign him once you get him past this 2-month rental. But right now, that ball was sent.
That's a pretty swing. There, Beatty, after pinch hitting, stays in at third, and Melendez in the left. Here's a high fly ball to deep center field. Benj has room for the first out of the 7th. And he finishes it off with a base hit to left. That's a couple really impressive things from Justin Crawford tonight.
Yeah, the one thing.
Oh boy, did he get a third towards the corner? It is gone! 3-home run game from Babe Schwarber.
Now I'd rather have his game.
I see your cycle. I say watch this. Just a little more than a year ago. To third and Bohm. Wow, he's flying down that line. They're going to say that he's out. I think he's got a pretty good case that he was safe.
Great teams in Major League history. Won 107 games in a 154-game season. Scored more than 1,000 runs. So, yeah.
One thing Short has on Duran, though, he didn't give up a hit. That's going to do it. And the Phillies with an offensive explosion. Best offensive day of the season for the Phils. An historic day. Schwarber and Harper both go off.
Yeah, they prove their record when they get 5 or more runs. They're pretty good, and they've been pretty good at home. They love hitting here.
Stays that way here today. Harper's first career cycle. 3 home runs from Kyle Schwarber, running his major league leading total to 28 for the year. Coming up after the break, we'll get you down to the field. Chris Myers and the D-Train. Dontre Willis will talk with some of the stars of the night with the post-game coverage.